another video with me, Fernanda, and with City Skylines with Project Regent Episode 3. We're actually finally back with the third episode. It's been a long while, I apologize. It has been 3 months to be exact. And it's kind of my fault because school got in the way and I cannot really manage my time that well. But that's out of the topic right now because we're actually back playing City Skylines. So in this third episode, we're actually going to be working on the MRT a little bit. We're going to be converting the MRT from vanilla Metro to be compatible with MOM or Metro Overhaul mod. So that'll be amazing. And then right now, we'll be focusing on this shopping mall, the massive shopping mall. It's gonna be amazing. I love the end result. But yeah. Other than that, so the MRT, the mall, will be also plopping down some buildings along the main road, or the main boulevard, or the main avenue, whatever we're gonna call it. It's gonna be apartments, businesses, offices, and all that. So that'll be nice because actually the skyline will actually look good in this episode. And then also, fun fact, if you're new here, welcome. I'm from Indonesia, I'm Indonesian. And actually, in a few days ago, so on the 17th of August to be exact, Indonesia had its Independence Day celebration. So that's amazing. And because of that, at the end, we'll have a special Independence Day cinematic kind of thing. So that'll be nice. It'll be kind of late a little bit, but I guess that's fine. It's better late than never, I guess. But yeah, happy Independence Day to Indonesia. I'm actually very happy with that because I'm Indonesian, so that's that. But right now, we're gonna be working on the mall, and as you can see, or if you remember last time, we did do the mall, and we did do the or did we do the mall? No, I don't think we did the mall. I think we did the apartment and we did the houses, the Jakarta houses pack, right? Yeah, I think that's it. But yeah, right now we're gonna be decorating the mall. I cannot remember correctly. Hold on. Okay, so after checking, it turns out that I may or may not have. Well, on the footage, I can say that I've already put down some of the towers of the mall, the apartments of the mall, I guess, or the block, I guess. But I don't remember if I've talked about this. I feel like I have. But this mall has a park on the middle. So there's a park with a lake with a waterfall, a fake waterfall, of course. But it looks pretty cool, and I love it a lot. It's pretty unique in my opinion because I've never been to any malls that has parks in the middle. Well, I don't think there are any around me, but yeah. I told this to a friend of mine, and a friend of mine said that there's this mall in Jakarta, I think. I don't remember the name of the mall now because it's been a long time. But I believe there is a mall with something like this. It has a park in the middle. I think it's called Central Park. I think I'm gonna need to double check that. If it is Central Park, I'll put a footage of it here or pictures of it here so you can see. It is kind of different because in Central Park it is way bigger than this one because in this episode of in this series of Project Regent, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a Regent, or if you're new here, I guess I need to explain, right? So Regent is basically on the same level as cities, but it can contain different kind of how do you say this? Yeah, Regent is usually less populated, but it's on the same level of government, is what I'm trying to say. So what I'm trying to say is that I guess in this series we try to have other center of the cities, other central districts other than just this one district. I have big ambitions for this project, but sometimes that ambition cannot be made into reality, I guess. But I do have big plans for this. Hopefully I'll have more time in the future. But yeah, this mall, I think it looks amazing. The end product of it, I love it a lot. It has, let me try and remember. So there are three big towers, which are all apartments. Oh, actually one of them is a hotel. And then two smaller towers, which are apartments. So the idea of it is, if you've never been to Indonesia, right? Or I guess maybe you've been to Bali or Jakarta. But as I said earlier, I live just outside of the second largest city in Indonesia, Surabaya. And it has a lot of malls, and all of them are very nice, modern, very large as well, very spacious. And it has like towers, especially like Pakuwon, and then Tunjungan, and then like other big ones. Ciputra also has some. So I took inspiration from those malls. I'll drop a picture, so you can see that they do have towers, especially hotels and apartments on top of the actual mall itself. So I think that's pretty cool concept, and I adapted it, and I basically tried to make that into this one. Also, the name of the shopping mall, this shopping mall, is Luxurion Plaza. Luxurion? Yeah, that Luxurion Plaza. So Luxurion is actually an asset from the Steam Workshop. I cannot remember the name. I'll drop a screenshot. Thank you, huge thank you to the person who created this asset. The Luxurion name came from the name of the asset right here. But it's basically also supposed to be a luxury shopping mall, right? But I think for Indonesian standards, it's a little too small. Even though we're trying to be a Regent and not a capital city, I still want it to be a big, massive shopping mall. So that's why I tried to connect other buildings. So basically the process of making it is like, I plopped down the 3 towers, I plopped down the 2 smaller towers, I plopped down the Luxurion asset, and then I basically plopped down commercial or offices buildings around them. And then I put down smaller shops, like individual shops usually made for Europe on the Steam Workshop. So that is, I don't know, I just love it a lot. But yeah, that's basically how the process goes. And then I actually didn't want there to be any park in the middle. I actually wanted to be like legitimately a massive building, but I think it's gonna be pretty difficult. I've tried to make that kind of thing before and it just didn't really go well. So I just ended up having the park in the middle with the buildings surrounding it. So that's pretty cool. Actually, if I remember correctly now, Tunjungan actually has like in the middle of it like a it's actually a drop-off area, but the drop-off does have fountains and a lot of trees and greenery and vegetation, so I guess you can call that a park a little bit. So I guess I can take some inspiration from that as well. In fact, I actually have a picture of it on my Instagram, so feel free to go to my Instagram. Link's gonna be down below as well as at the end of the video. But yeah, that's that. You can see, I guess, see me kind of mess around with the, I don't know, what's the mod called? The mod where you added the note. So you can actually pull back the stopping line and the crosswalk and all that. So cars actually stop like on a straight line instead of like in an angle, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, that's that. We're gonna be continuing to decorate this thing. The mall, I actually love it a lot. I've said that many times, I apologize, but it is very nice, and yeah, I just love it. It did take too long for me to finish this now. I think it took me, I don't know, a lot of hours, probably around 8 or something, just on this one. I don't know, it may not seem a lot, but it's a lot for me. Especially I do have other things to do other than this, because I do this on my off time for those of you who are new here. But yeah, I don't mind. As long as the result is nice, then I'm not gonna complain. Also, another thing is on my school, yeah, of course, in school we have a lesson called sociology, right? And you know, I think it's pretty cool to know that there are like groups of people. I mean, a city is basically a place where people actually meet, and they know, but they don't know people or each other well, except for like group of friends and all that. So there are like groups of Gemeinschaft and Gesellschaft, right? So Gesellschaft is for those who are like in the cities. So they basically come into the city, but they know they see each other, but they don't care for each other. I think it's pretty cool, and I think that ties into the shopping mall as well, because people go in the shopping mall, they don't really know each other, they see each other, but they don't really care for each other. I'm not saying that Indonesian hospitality is bad or the cities are not so caring. I guess people in cities are not so caring. I'm not saying that as I'm not saying that. It's just an interesting fact I learned from that sociology class. And yeah, that's that. So basically, we're gonna be going back to City Skylines. I think, yeah, I've already mentioned that there will be an Independence Day special at the end of the episode. But that's gonna be again at the end of the episode, which will be not too long from now actually. But I basically, for that Independence Day special, I made a little park at the end of at a like near a junction or next to a intersection, right near this mall. I'm gonna call it the Merdeka Park, which Merdeka translates into independence. So yes, it's gonna have something on it. I think the Merdeka Park is actually pretty cool in my opinion. I think it fits the theme of the Independence Day, especially the vegetation around it. You're just gonna have to see and wait. It's amazing. I just love it. But yeah, next episode, I actually haven't recorded the next episode, but I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to populate the city with more houses, or maybe I'll just populate the city with more houses off camera, so we can actually do the fun stuff, right? So I guess on the next episode we'll be I've been thinking, shall I do a bus rapid transit kind of thing, like Transjakarta kind of thing, or shall I not? If you wanna like drop some suggestions if I should or not, go ahead, or I'll just do a poll. But yeah, if not that, then I'll probably be working on another side of the city. Like I'm really desperate to expand and make the city bigger and lively again, because I don't think the city is this lively. Like a city this size should not only have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 in population, right? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Also, another thing, I guess next I'll be working on the hospital. I can work on the hospital, I can work on the fire department, I can work on the main roundabout, or I can expand. So it's one of those. I'll probably just work on the houses and populating the city off camera, because I think that gets repetitive and I really don't wanna make you guys bored while watching this, because my main purpose is to entertain me, myself, and you guys who are watching, in which I do appreciate you guys watching. And I apologize if I talk too much, but I guess that's what I gotta do in these kind of videos. But yeah, actually I do have, I don't know why I included this at the end, but I did. But there's this shot / angle which I love from the MRT system in this city. By the way, as you can see right now, I'm just popping down hotels, offices, apartments, and all that from the main building here. But yeah, there will be a shot of the MRT system just at the end right here, not so long of a time, I guess. But yes, it'll show an angle in which I do like about the MRT, because my MRT is basically like this stretch. This station is currently the only overground station in the MRT system, and the other two ends are actually underground. And right now you just see me actually working a little bit on the freeway or the toll road, I guess, if you can say that. Yes, you can. So yeah, I mean, not really working much on the toll road. We're only gonna be adding barriers and all that. And actually, on the last episode, I did show you the PPKM checkpoint, or the what does PPKM translate to? I think it's something like community activity restrictions enforcement or something like that. It's basically a not so strict lockdown that is implemented by the government. But yeah, this is the shot that I was talking about. It shows the MRT trains going actually overground, underground, and then on the other side of this MRT system, it will actually go down, so it'll go below the roundabout. And I think it actually looks very cool. I think I will work on the roundabout next, because I think that's very exciting. But we'll see. Hopefully I'll be back soon. So stay tuned. I appreciate all the support that you guys gave me. If you want to suggest anything, feel free. If you want to ask anything, feel free. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It's been nice to come back. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll enjoy the rest of my day, and I'll see you next time. See ya.